Hello, everyone. The one person who's watching, I'm just texting some people the quiz code, and I'll be with you. Hope you're having a lovely evening. On a different table tonight, which doesn't shake so much. So that's the first exciting news to tell you. All right.
Do you want the blinds down, or you're right?
I think so.
Hello.
Just putting the blinds down there.
How's that? You're on the other one. Can't breathe. There you go.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, God.
Ralph's in a really good mood.
He's not. He's asleep.
Oh, there we go. No, he's not. He's right here.
Prepare to jump on the table. Is that better?
That's perfect. Well, hello everyone, the two people watching. I'm having at the moment a Axe Home Pale Ale. It's absolutely banging. All the way from Borough Co-op, I believe. Reduced. Only just in date, but that's fine because it tastes and smells absolutely lovely. You'll notice I'm using this lovely Doom Bar glass. But can confirm, so much nicer than Doom Bar. I've just had a pint, and this is my second pint, so I'll be leaving in 5 for a little wee. Charlotte's talking to her friends. That's weird, isn't it? She's grown up and everything, so you might not see her tonight. You might literally just see me, so apologies for that. But I'll try and keep you entertained. Ralph might knock everything over because he's in that kind of mood. He's playing with a yellow ball at the moment, just generally enjoying himself. Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the cat.
Anyway, yes, so we have 50 questions tonight. Slightly different layout, but I think you're going to enjoy it. A couple of picture rounds slung in there as well. It's been a while. I had a look at it. It's been since the start of February since we last did the quiz, so it's been a while.
Oh, we can't get the ball because of the cat. Find a different one. Can't text and talk.
I know, I can't. So you got 6 lined up already for the quiz. We've still got another 11, 12 minutes left, and we've only got 2 on the stream. Okay, fair dues. But I'll keep waffling on. I'm sure more will join in a minute. No Paul Gray tonight. He's in Cuba.
Drinking cocktails. Mojitos, I believe. Many, many mojitos.
Many, many mojitos, yes.
John's busy.
I think you might be the only one on here, yeah. Oh, my mum's here. Wonderful. Hello, Mum. How are you doing? Yeah, we got 11 minutes left. Usually I don't actually start these till late, so people obviously think he's not starting it till late. So that's cool. Hopefully we'll get a few more in a minute. Probably going to go for a wee. We'll get loads of people join. But yeah, we got 6 or 7 already lined up to start. Only 2 on the stream. So I won't waffle on too much until other people join. Otherwise I'll end up repeating myself. Oh dear. Yeah, to be prepared for everything to tip over when Ralph runs into the table because he's looking very energetic tonight.
Let's go.
What's that? Is that my pizza or that's your pizza? Pizza's cooking. So yeah, 7 now, ready to quiz like mental. We have 3 on the stream, low numbers tonight, but I'm sure they'll increase. Charlotte's upstairs talking to her friends, Mum. Oh, I've got another person I've got to invite. Oh, good Lord. Do, 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 do. Oh. Wow. Okay. Good joke, Michelle. I don't think she's on the stream yet, but good jokes coming in from Michelle already. Probably a bit, I don't know, probably a bit blue for tonight. But yeah, I giggled. So we have, I'm just telling some more people that the quiz is actually happening. I forgot to tell people, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Charlotte's upstairs talking to her friends on like FaceTime or something because she's like too cool for me anymore. So it's life, I guess. It moves quickly on, doesn't it? So yeah, share to any of your friends you think might be interested in joining us on the stream here tonight. I'm sure the numbers will ramp up soon enough. We have 8 people joining us for the quiz so far. As I say, 50 questions, all varying in type, in difficulty, etc. Why are chickens so funny? Says Graham. Here we go. Jokes are piling in, not via this medium so much tonight, but via other mediums. Because okay, Herbert family, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the quiz odyssey that remains. We're now 3 years. 3 years, I think, pretty much to my first ever quiz. That's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, 3 years since we first joined together in this quizzical realm. So the numbers on the stream are ramping up. We have got nearly 7 and 8 on the quiz so far, but I am sure with nearly 10 minutes left, we'll get some more numbers in here tonight. How's everyone's week been? It's been, weather's improving, isn't it? So we're getting there. Oh, Sarah's arrived. Pizza's arrived. Excellent.
Smell how fruity that is.
Fruity wine. I'll taste it as well. Why not?
So we need to chase Jenny to see if it's Jenny and Jordan. We could have battle of the head teachers.
Oh, that's lovely that is. It's not obviously as lovely as my Axe Home Pale Ale that I'm drinking out my Doom Bar glass. It's actually banging, banging. You're up to double figures on the quiz, so there we go. No need to worry. Not really ramping up on the stream so far, but I'm sure more people, they're probably just getting in from, hitting it large on the scooter weekend in Skeggy. So I'm not worried so far.
Need to message Jenny. Is
What
it
about
just Jenny? Or is it
well,
Jenny
I
and
don't,
Jordan?
she's only doing it if the children are asleep. So
I want battle of the head teachers. No?
oh, we've got another question from. I don't know if I want to. I'll wait until the actual answer to that joke comes through, and then I'll see if it's safe to air to you all. Wow, probably not. Okay, all right.
From Cuba.
No jokes from Cuba. No sign of Paul Gray yet. So we have nearly double figures on the stream. Hello, Caroline. How are we doing? Another great week at work, as you sure will agree with me. And welcome to the quiz odyssey that is a Friday night.
Hello.
Charlotte's here. Look, she's finished with her mates. She's not too cool yet for this. So we have got 13 on the quiz. The numbers are ramping up. Mark's just joined us. Hello, Mark. I think winner of the last 3 or 4 quizzes. Hello, Chatsworth, says my mum. She's saying hello to a house. That's fine if that's
Chatsworth.
Yeah. Hello, Chatsworth.
Is she at Chatsworth?
I don't know.
Have you been? Oh, she meant Charlotte.
No.
Have you had your pizza yet, Dad?
No.
I haven't had my pizza yet. I've been waiting for you.
Oh.
But yeah, exactly. So mum's put hers in first.
Second. I don't know this first.
What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Evening. I don't think he said that, Julian, but we're waiting for Mark's answer. Anyway, how are you doing, Julian? I'd love to know what you're drinking tonight. I am on a Doom Bar Amber Ale. I'm not. I'm on a Axe Home Pale Ale, but it's in Doom Bar glass. It's absolutely banging. But we've got some. I'm gonna show you my night
Damn.
research later.
Damn.
Damn, very good actually. Very good, Mark.
Anyway, So Grandma's got a thing of saying hello Chatsworth. She drank too much tea.
Drank too much tea.
She drank too much tea.
15 lining up for the quiz now. We've got double figures on the stream. All is well in the world. As I say, not sure if Paul will be joining us tonight. He's all the way over in Cuba. How do I know that? Because he rang at 6:30 in the morning to tell us he was in a club in a cave. 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's right.
It was 2:30 there.
Luckily, the dog was already obviously woken us up, so we were awake. But yeah,
He's a second.
there's a nice alarm to get in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go for a wee because we have 3-4 minutes to go. Charlotte's going to
Can you
entertain
get
you
me
for a few
a
minutes.
drink while you're coming back?
Of what?
Lemon, please. I'll get you the rest of your drinks and crisps tonight.
Okay, Bells.
Thank you. How are you embarrassed by getting me a drink?
I thought she was going to say a wine. I was going to say, no, you're not old enough.
Anyway,
Talk to people. Tell them what you've done this week.
I don't know.
Anything exciting? Last week you were at a show this time last week, weren't you?
Yes. Anyway, Mom.
So anything exciting?
Ralph, come here. Give it here. Come here. Okay. Up.
Watch the video. Calling him up.
Oh,
Oh
for
my.
God's sake. Anyway, here's Ralph. Ralphie.
Where is?
Ralph. There he is. Okay.
Line back up.
Yeah.
Went back if you don't.
That looks good. Yes, it's fine. We think Ralph's gluten intolerant. Have you had a good day? Yes, I have had a good day. Oh my craft beer. Paul is at a craft beer place in Cuba.
Oh, did you just message?
Yes, on the group.
Okay.
Anyway,
Oh, are you alright?
yes. Come here.
Talk to people.
I don't know what to talk about.
Read the comments.
Have you had a good day?
A joke?
Joke. No, think of a joke.
Can I think of a joke?
Wait. If Dad hasn't put this on, the code to join the quiz is this.
Let's see if I can make you.
There you go. Okay. It's 10 people. 10 people. And there's 10 people in this. And there's 7. 50. The quiz returns. What does any...
Can you read that one? Can you read it?
No.
Come on, Dad's back. So you've got to read your joke quick. That's a serious concentrating face there, Charlotte. You read it? Charlotte, you just meant to read it out. You don't need to type it.
Okay. Thank you, Sean.
I gave her a joke to read. Do you know what she did? Typed it.
Brilliant.
Balance.
I lost my job at the bank.
Right.
A lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over.
Get out of the way. Why are you typing it? Just say it.
No. So people can see it. There we go.
I like the one-fingered typing.
But I can't.
Oh.
iPhone.
Oh.
iPhone. It's my phone. Thank you.
Oh my God, Paul from Skegness is here. Absolutely insane. Hi, Paul from Cuba. That's crazy. He's not quitting as it's a lunchtime. I don't understand really that reasoning, but okay. Just so you know, so you can get very excited. After I finish my pale ale, I'll be showing you my Guinness Nitro Surge.
You didn't get me a drink.
Yes, I forgot your lemon. In trouble. Right, we're going to give people 2 more minutes and then we'll get on to as I'm late.
Always.
Oh, always, yeah. So for those of you just joining the stream, we have 50 questions tonight. And I don't know if you remember, and long time quizzes will, we used to do rounds which went slightly harder and slightly easier. And that's what we're doing tonight. So we're starting with some easy questions, and then we'll get slightly harder and slightly easier. So, yeah, should be good. Anyway, 1 more minute and then we'll get on.
Just got to pour that drink.
Exactly, right. So that's the pale ale gone. So here we go. To those who are excited about this, here it is.
Nobody.
Guinness Nitro Surge. It's absolute madness. Oh, just crack it open. So what you do, get the can. You get this little implement here. And you whack it on the top. Press that button at the top. There, look. The harp goes white. And then you start pouring.
Don't know if it'll show up on the can. It's surging down.
And what it does, it surges the Guinness into the can. Oh, I've got some bubbles. That's not good. Oh, well, the hose is a bit dirty.
What are you doing?
And you just let it settle. And you pour the rest in. And it gives you almost a draft perfect Guinness. I think what happened there, the battery is running low. But it won't matter because the last pour, you don't need it to have the battery on because it just pours in. So that's just surging now. We'll show you that. Probably can't see it on there. Look at that. And then I'll pour the last bit to create a nice dome. Okay, anyway, let's get on with the quiz because that takes a good
90 seconds.
90 seconds to settle. How much is that? It is £22 from your local Tesco, but I think it's gone up again now. Anyway, let's start the quiz. I'm 5 minutes late. Let's go. Are you sure I want to start? Yes, I want to start. Why would I have said yes otherwise? Right. Name the console from the controller. Here we go. Is that a Nintendo Wii, a SNES, or an N64? And after about 3 questions, I'll pour the rest of my Guinness, which, despite I believe the battery running out, should still be really good.
It's a USB charge. Just to ensure that you
And it's 71.4% said N64 and 71.4% of you were absolutely right. Thank you, Julian. Great question. Great question to start. Only question 1. Okay, next question coming up. Yeah, that's looking actually quite good. Looking better than the pint I had earlier, actually, in a pub. Okay, next question coming up. In which country is Cancun Airport located? Is it Spain, Mexico, Portugal, or Argentina? So this is your easy round. This is on aeroplanes.
It goes easy, medium, hard, hard, medium,
And
easy.
you pour the rest of it like that without it surging.
And by the way, you don't press the button again.
Don't press the button
Do
again.
not.
I don't know if you can see that, but even with my pouring, look at the domage on that. The answer is Mexico, as 100% of you got.
I'll do it for you, Teddy.
Just pop that there. So yeah,
There's quite a
I know there's quite a few bubbles.
but it's still got a massive good.
You need to put the USB on that.
I don't think I do. I think it was just I got a bit of water in the pose. Where is the airline Cathay Pacific located? Is it Malaysia, Japan, Hong Kong, or China? There wasn't a picture. Didn't need to be a picture, unless you're talking about the first one. So there you go. That's my Guinness, and you can see the domage there. If I just tilt it slightly.
Okay.
Ooh,
Too
bit of spillage.
desperate.
And I'll let that settle for a few more seconds, and then I'll do what they call in Ireland splitting the G. Yes, the answer is Cathay Pacific is located in Hong Kong. So Paul says, my father is Cuban and my mother is from Iceland, so I'm an ice cube. Thank you very much, Paul. Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport lies in which US state? Is it North Carolina, Texas, California, or Florida? So yeah, I'm on a bit of a mission at the moment. I got a bit obsessed with Guinness about St. Patrick's Night, so which is why I bought this device. And basically, I'm looking for the best pint of Guinness in Skeg, because at the moment the best pint of Guinness in Skeg is at my house through this Nitro surge. The answer is Florida, by the way, because lots of pubs don't know how to pour a pint. Tonight, I had a pint where they just poured it straight down without even tilting the glass. Ralph's just turned the light off. Classic Ralph, but actually it works better. It's fine. It works better. Well done, Ralph. And it had so many bubbles in the head, it was ridiculous. So yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go for this. A good tasting beer, but just show about the smoothness. Aeroflot is based in which cities? It's Stockholm, Oslo, Moscow, or Lisbon. Okay, so first drink of the old Guinness. Let's try and split the G. Sláinte. And as you can see there, I've split the G. Well done, Richard. Okay, so Aeroflot is based in Moscow. Ralph is based just here at the moment. It's knocking things over. Guinness is my favourite, says Dan. Sláinte to you, young man. I'm going to put my pint down there so I can actually see the questions. The airport in Salzburg is named after which composer? Is it Beethoven, Mozart, Tchaikovsky, or Tim Rice? It was a good pour, yeah. That's what the Nitro Surge gives you. It was doing some bubbly thing tonight, so I'll have to check that's all right. I'll test it again tomorrow night, just for scientific purposes, to check it's all right. I'm sure it is. Mozart's 87.5% of you said. I'm very annoyed no one said Tim Rice. I'm just looking. We have got on the leaderboard Simona, who's in ninth. And I'll tell you about Simona. She did the Yorkshire Three Peaks Challenge this last week. Incredible. 40 kilometres up hills in a day. Which console has this controller? Is it PS4,
Stop it.
PS3, or PS2? If you can hear someone say stop it in the background, that's not my wife saying, oh my God, not another quiz. Just stop it. He's actually, because Ralph is going mental at her. And I will give you your top 10 after 10 questions. The console that has this controller is the PS2. That's 81.2% of you said. Marcus built 3 experimental cars powered by what? Is it petrol, diesel, vegetable oil, or electricity? So Siegfried Marcus, he built 3 cars. How did he power them? Hello. What's that?
Code.
Oh, how boring. It is petrol. It's only 6% of you said. Yeah, he was the first person who came up with a petrol powered car. Bit of a tricky question. Red herrings throughout. But yeah, that's what it was. So 6.2% if you got that, and most of you put vegetable oil.
That's why you know how unleaded. Because when it was leaded, it was causing too much pollution, and it was actually toxic.
Oh, I love a Guinness. Absolutely love a Guinness. Meal in a glass. Right, next question. Gary Newman's hit Cars is taken from which hit album? Is it Telecon, The Pleasure Principle, Pure, or Berserker? I don't think I've ever listened to any Gary Newman songs, but maybe you have, and therefore you know the answer to this question.
Sorry.
It's the Pleasure Principle, as 50% of you said. One more question. I'll give you your top 10. Feels like home, says Dan. So Paul from Skegness, my friend successfully guessed the first present I'd got him for his Cuban themed party, but not the second present. Clothes, but no cigar. Very good, Paul. Thank you very much. So there, he's not doing the quiz, but he's still with us, which is great. Which car manufacturer acquired the Bugatti brand in 1998? Is it General Motors? Is it Ford? Is it Volkswagen? Or is it Mercedes-Benz? Hey, wow.
Can I? I'll say something in a minute.
And the answer is Volkswagen as 43.8%, as you said.
I'm pretty certain General Motors.
General Motors is the same as Ford.
Ford,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I know. But it doesn't matter because it wasn't the correct answer. In 10th is Elliot. In 9th is Hannah. In 8th is Helen. In 7th is Nell and Graham. In 6th are Team Thrasher. Mark Demon's in 5th. Simona is in 4th. 3rd is Matty B. 2nd is Germany in 6 days. And first, I don't know who that is. First are the Wainfleet Hermans with a Z. The Porsche logo contains the coat of arms from which German city? So now we're on to the medium questions. What about cars? It's Stuttgart, Munich, Berlin, or Hamburg. So you can see the last few questions have been a little bit harder. Then we're going to the really hard round. Then we'll have another hard round, and then it will go down again. It's very, very clever. I think you'll agree. It's Stuttgart. It was 37.5% of you said. Yeah, this is kind of what I used to do in like probably the mid 2022s because I've literally been doing this quiz for 3 years. 3 years. I've been doing these quizzes now. That's mental. But I've still I'm gonna have to get a couple of new quiz books because I've pretty much dosed all the ones I've got. This Guinness is banging. In which year was the annual MOT bought in for cars over 3 years old? Is it 56, 77, 67, or 97? So this was the year when if a car was 3 years or older, you had to give it an MOT.
It's been weird because you don't.
Before then, it was 10 years. It is 67 as 12.5% of you said. I tell you what, as someone given the Spilsby Herdmans with a Z all the answers, because this is ridiculous. The rest of you, very tight leaderboard. Between 7th and 2nd, it's only 7 points.
It's crazy time.
I don't know what that tastes better than ever. Which console has this controller? Is it an Xbox? Is it an Xbox 360 or is it an Xbox One? So I think it was affectionately called the Duke, that controller. But which console had that controller? Is it Xbox, Xbox 360, or Xbox One? It is an Xbox as 62.5% of you said. It's horrendous, like massive thing. You have to hold it like this. But some people liked it. Fair play to them. That's question 13. Okay, so now we're entering the hard questions. Oh yeah, a proper beer at last. Okay, what's the name of Susan Tully's character in Grange Hill? Is it Susan Ross, Elizabeth Ross, or Suzanne Ross? So this is a round all about TV, but it is hard. So don't expect like questions like, I don't know, what street is a soap? You know, Coronation Street. These are hard questions. But most of you knew that. Half of you knew it was Suzanne Ross, played by Susan Tully. If I could show, I mean, this Chromebook's pretty old that I'm on at the moment. If I knew it would be all right with me turning it around to show you Ralph,
already are.
I would do, because he is going absolutely mental. Fond memories of that controller. Julian, original Xbox. How exciting. The first 3 series of police interceptors were based in which county? I mean, no one knows this. This is definitely going to be a guess. Is it Essex, Lancashire, or Kent? No one knows that.
Charlotte's watching all of them at the moment.
Yeah, Charlotte is getting a little bit obsessed with Road Wars, and I have literally no problem with that. I bloody love the Road Wars. You know, it's classic Friday night, add a few. Don't want to watch anything to tax my brain. Don't want to watch anything to tax anything. I'll stick on Road Wars. It is Essex, as 56.2% of you said. And again, as I say, any noise you hear in the background is Ralph. who is his ball is
Is
live.
it Essex? Because I said Essex, and you said, oh no, it was Kent.
No, it's Essex.
Oh, are you-
One of the ones you gave me as an option was Kent. Unbelievable. Birch Avenue was a fictional setting for which 1970 sitcom? Is it Keeping Up Appearances? Is it Bless This House? Or is it Some Mothers Do Have Them? Charlotte's gone again, and I've got an issue. But, you know, I'll just have to wait, I guess. Unbelievable. You know. It's Bless This House as 18.8%. You said, surprised to see 43.8% of you say Keeping Up Appearances, which, to be fair,
Didn't come out today.
didn't come out till like the 90s. But that's fine. You know, we all make mistakes. It's getting a little tighter at the top. I'll give you the top 10 in 3 questions time. Germany in 6 days. I'd love to know who you are, but a great name. In which year in the UK was Freeview launched? Is it 2004, 2000, or 2002? What do I want? I want to find my Doom glass. Any can in the fridge, really.
Do you want a different glass?
Yeah, probably. So Freeview was launched in 2002 as 62.5% of you said. Well done, you. So yeah, on to question 18 now in the TV round. So I'll say these are the slightly harder questions, which will lead on to the medium questions. I know, sorry, there's another hard round. Then it's medium. Then it's easy. And then it's potluck from like all of it. And then we've got a couple of questions about the king to finish off. Bouncing Back was the autobiography of which fictional character? Is it Alan Partridge, David Brent, or Brian Potter? 3 great characters, but who had an autobiography, a fictional autobiography called Bouncing Back? Let's stick on that glass. It is Alan Partridge, and 60% of you said. Well done to you. A little tighter at the top, but still a runaway leader. And I'll give you the top 10 in 2 questions time. Okay, which console is this? So changing it up slightly. Is it a Game Boy Color? Is it a Nintendo DS? Or is it a Nintendo Switch? So, which console is this? Is it a Game Boy Color, a Nintendo DS, or is it a Nintendo Switch? No more jokes from Paul. Clearly, his internet's gone down again. 16 of you on the quiz. I should have said that, but I haven't said that before. But yeah, well, thank you for all taking part tonight. That is a Nintendo DS, as 87.5% of you said. No, I don't know what it means. Didn't have one of those, but did have an Atari Lynx. Oh, wow. Have you still got the Atari Lynx? Love a game on that. So, okay, so it's a really hard round now. So you can see I've taken it from 4 options to 3. So what is the only animal to live as a parasite? Is that pangolins, a vampire bat, or a platypus?
So
It's a vampire bat, as 60% of you said. Okay, so top 10. 10th is Elliot, 9th is Team Thrasher, 8th is Mark Demon, 7th is Helen, 6th is Simona, 5th is Helen, 4th is Matty B, 3rd is Charlotte's evil twin Carlot, 2nd, I've no idea who, but it's Germany in 6 days, and 1st are the Wainfleet Herbans with a Z. Hello.
hello. You've got 2 stouts in there and a Kingslayer. Not good. So which one of these do you want?
Oh.
I'd go for the top one for the can. Alone.
I'll go for the top one.
I brought you that glass.
So here we go. How many hours in a period of 24 hours does a giraffe sleep? Is it 1 hour, 12 hours, 16 hours? Some of the questions don't have any pictures. Is anyone else getting that? That there's no pictures? Let me know. It's 1 hour as 50% of statistics. Yeah, some giraffes, well, all giraffes in a 24-hour period only sleep for an hour. That's mad, isn't it? No pics for Dan either. I'm getting them on my screen, but you know that makes a picture round better. Helen says, "Wow, she must be a giraffe." What's the world's largest rodent? Is it a beaver, a nutria, or a capybara?
No, she's just a nurse.
Beaver, nutria, or capybara? Yeah, so please let me know if the picture round's not working for you. It's set up on here properly. Must be the website. If you're interested, I'm now about to drink a... Where's this come from?
I don't know.
Kolsch from Free Assembly Brewery. Apparently, it'll please the purists. I don't know what that means. But I'll drink that in a minute. So Capybara has a 93.8%. If you said no pictures for Christine either.
Oh,
Oh
dear.
dear. So is this on the picture rounds or just in general? Because we seem to mostly be getting right answers on them, which would suggest some people have seen the pictures. What gives the sloth its greenish appearance? Is it poo stuck to its fur? Is it leaf pigmentation that rubs off on the fur? Or is it algae that grows on the sloth? So is it poo that sticks to the fur? Is it leaf pigmentation that rubs off on the fur? Or is it algae that grows on the sloth? And 68.8% of you said it is algae that grows on the sloth. And the top 10 is getting a little bit tighter in terms of first to second. I'm not going to get excited yet in terms of it all grouping up, because I like it when it's, last minute, but it's getting exciting. Okay, next question. Which animals are famously sold at Bampton Fair? Are they Exmoor ponies, Shire horses, or goats? So yes. So Perrin told me there's no pictures. Dan's got no pictures. Helen's, I don't know, she's a giraffe. Christine says no pictures. Anyone else no pictures? Let me know. Oh, wow. So the animals famously sold at Bampton Fair are Exmoor ponies. And whoever Germany in 6 days is, I'd love to know who it is. They're absolutely smashing it.
We've got Carla there, so it's been a while since she's been there.
Oh, that's good. Elliot has no pictures either. That's great. And which console is this? Well, people are answering it pretty quick. Is that a Nintendo Entertainment System, a Super Nintendo, or a Sega Genesis? It's Michelle Chase. And now we know what you're doing in 6 days. Right, so we're about to drink a Kolsch, 4%, from the Free Assembly Brewery. So yeah, the can is awesome, if nothing else. Someone just said the picture is showing on this question. Julian is only for the console questions. Well, yeah, you won't get any pictures other than that. Unless I've remembered to put the pictures in. As long as there's pictures for the picture rounds, that's fine. Which Bond film shares its name with Ian Fleming's Jamaican Home? Is it Thunderball, GoldenEye, Skyfall, or Spectre? So now we're on to action films. So this is the medium round. So you should find that questions get a little bit easier, but not too much easier. But yeah, so a little bit easier. And it is GoldenEye. Yeah, so he's Jamaican Home. It's amazing. He's called GoldenEye. Of course, he didn't write GoldenEye, I don't think. I think that was a film that wasn't really based on one of his books. But yeah, the fact that he had a home called GoldenEye is pretty amazing, I think. But yes, which English Oscar winner was the villain in Die Hard? Is it Jeremy Irons, Samuel L. Jackson, Alan Rickman, or Richard E. Grant? As long as you've got pictures of the picture round, that's fine. That smells really nice. So I don't know much about this beer, and I don't know really what a Kolsch is. Will you find out for me, Sarah?
Okay.
Oh, I just burped. Pardon me. The English actor that was the villain in Die Hard 3, Die Hard with a Vengeance, cracking film, was Jeremy Irons, as 37.5% of you said. Cracking film until about the last 20 minutes. And it just like nosedives. But apart from that, brilliant. Okay, next question. Who played the Riddler in Batman Forever? Is it Tom Hardy? Is it Val Kilmer? Is it Tommy Lee Jones? Or is it Jim Carrey? So yeah, classic Batman Forever. Recently watched it again, followed by Batman and Robin. That film literally gets worse at every watch, but somehow better, if you know what I mean.
It's a beer first brewed in Germany. Technically, it is an ale.
Jim Carrey has 50% of you said, and well done, 50% of you. I will give you your top 10 in 2 questions' time.
So yeah, technically it is an ale, although it has some of the brewing traits of lager.
Oh. Okay, so it's an ale. This is a Kolsch, and it's got an ale that has got the brewing techniques of a bitter.
Lager.
A lager that has an ale that has the brewing techniques of a lager.
Because it's conditioned at cold temperatures.
Conditioned at cold temperatures.
But it uses the same big ale ingredients.
Don't know what that means.
So it's live yeast.
Yep, live yeast.
Yeah, like an ale.
Live yeast like an ale, but conditioned at cold temperatures like a lager. That's what a Kolsch is. Anyway, I didn't even ask that question. The Oscar that Kevin Costner won for Dancing with Wolves is Best Director. So here we go. Cheers. It's a Kolsch. I don't think I've ever had one.
It's German beer.
It smells so fruity.
Basically, German beer. It's an easy drinking modern Kolsch.
Who
with a
played
pleasant
That's
the
lovely.
defrosted
supervillain full of
in
character and free
Demolition
from
Man?
Who played the defrosted supervillain in Demolition Man? Is it Will Smith, Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone, or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Yes, I meant to put Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. Dan, I put Best Supporting Actor twice. Thank you for pointing that out. The defrosted supervillain in Demolition Man was Wesley Snipes, 56.2% of you said. Okay, top 10, here we go. In 10th is Helen. 9th is Three Peaks. Wow, 40 kilometers in a day. Simona. 8th are the Watkinsons. 7th is Team Thrasher. 6th is Matty B. 5th is Nell and Graham. 4th is Charlotte's Evilton Carlett. 3rd is Mark Demon. In 2nd is Germany in 6 days. But first, by 23 points for the Waynfleet Herbans with a Z. Which British city is this? Is it Edinburgh, Cardiff, Glasgow, or Belfast? Look at that city. I want to go there. It looks beautiful. Is it Edinburgh, Cardiff, Glasgow, or Belfast?
I like how demons just lurk.
Great film. Which are you pointing? Demolition Man, Batman Forever, Julian, talk to me. Our relationship, our friendship depends on your answer. British is Edinburgh. I know. I went to Edinburgh for my stag do. I do not remember that view. I remember the view of other areas. Toilets, mostly, yeah. Very much just toilets. But British City is Edinburgh. And now we're on to a easy round. So this is really easy. So it's very much fastest finger first. Colour is a great... What colour is the great spot of Jupiter? Is it yellow, orange, brown, or red? Demolition Man, yeah. Classic, Julian. I'd love to know your thoughts, though, on Batman Forever. Where have you been, anyway?
Talking
Talking to who?
Boys.
Charlotte's got a boyfriend. It's red as the 33.3% of you said. Yeah, she's been on like this FaceTime thing. So, wow. Some people thought it wasn't red. It is red, the spot on Jupiter, isn't it?
Red or brown. Ooh.
I suppose it depends on the picture you're looking at. But, you know, let's not get into that. Okay, next question coming up.
Let's not worry.
What gas is present in the Earth's atmosphere that is not present in any other planet? Is it oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, or hydrogen?
He's going on that.
If you can hear some noises of someone eating, that's Ralph chewing on his
yak bone, which is one of these, and it has 3 on the go.
yak bone, which is like a bone with milk in the middle. Foul. Its
It's made
oxygen
with
is
yak milk.
56.2% of you said.
He has 3.
And it is
Mum.
getting very tough. I can tell you that between 7th and 2nd, he's only at 12 points. Waynfleet Herbans, who've changed their logo to a triple XB, absolutely smashing this quiz. What would you find on a celestial map? Is it black holes, clouds, planets, or stars?
I like stars. Stars.
That's lovely. And you know what's lovely about it? It's quite fruity in its taste, very fruity. And the nose of it, it's quite orange peel and a little bit of lemon. It stars as 87.5% of you said. And again, it's tightening up even further between second and fifth is 4 points. That's insane. The Waverley Herbans, they've got this. So Julian Thrasher said, Batman Forever is good in a crap way. More Adam West than Christian Bale. What does that mean? So you like Adam West more than Christian Bale? Oh, I see. I see what you mean. What's the seventh planet from the sun? Oh, here we go.
Is it
Mercury, Neptune. Say it.
Uranus?
Ah, never gets old, does it? Oh, Venus. So is it A? Oh, wait a minute. What's the answer, Charlotte?
Uranus.
Uranus is the answer. Your anus is the answer. That's 53.3% of you said. Worryingly, one of you thought it was Mercury. But yeah, it's always between Neptune and Uranus, isn't it? Let's be honest. Come on. Next question coming up. Is the science of celestial bodies astrology or astronomy? Is the science of celestial bodies astrology or astronomy? You'll notice my speech is slurring a bit, and that's because I've not had tea yet, and I've had 4 beers. Not good. Not good.
And the answer is astronomy as... I can't read that.
81.2% of you said. Astrology is, of course, where you do the Leos and the Virgos and the Pisces.
Yeah.
So here we go. Not top 10 yet. We've got 3 more questions to go. I'm just so excited to tell you the top 10 because it's so typed in second and 7th. Could all change. Okay, which British city is this? Is it York, Manchester, Newcastle upon Tyne, or Liverpool? It's good in terms of cheesy comedy value. Well, I'd say that more, actually, Julian, of Batman and Robin. Rewatch Batman Forever because
Please don't.
there's portions in that which are really, really good. And if you actually want the director's cut, which isn't actually available, but if you search it out on YouTube, you can put the scenes into the film for yourself. It could have been a much darker film than it was. And I think the only thing that ruins it a little bit is Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face. It's not good. The rest of it is pretty banging.
Charlotte, can you get his ball?
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
show them.
I can't show them. I can't. So here we go. We're now on to potluck. Now potluck is we're going to get hard questions. We're going to get easy questions. We're going to get medium questions. So get ready. Think about what you're going to answer and get ready. So which fruit was known to the ancients as a fruit of the gods? Is it persimmon? Persimmon. Apple, grapes, or clementine? It is. I foxed you all. I put grapes because you always see, don't you, the Greek gods eating the grapes like this. It isn't. It's persimmon, which is actually known as Sharon fruit over there, isn't it? And what's it taste like, Charlotte? Sarah? It's blur. But yeah, it is persimmon, as only 2 of you got. No, I don't. Cy Berger, who died in 2014, was associated with which collectible craze? Is it Pogs? Is it Pogs? Did he invent Pogs? I love Pogs. Baseball cards. They're absolutely pointless. But I love them. Baseball cards, stamps, or dinky toys. The youth of today don't know about Pogs. And Pogs were excellent.
What are pogs?
It's baseball cards as 31.2%. You said, I'm going to give you your top 10. I'm going to give you a top 10 in 1 question's time. I can tell you the second, third, fourth, fifth, 6 could all change within 1 question. That's how tight it is. Spelsby Urban as well. I don't know what's going on. But I've clearly read the questions before I came out with them. Okay, question 40. Here we go. In ancient Greece, what was a hoplite? Was it a grand feast? Was it a gladiator? Was it an arena? Or was it a soldier?
Should I go put your...
No.
Mum's going to do that.
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
was
going to do that.
going to put it on when you get like 30 questions, which is
No, it's fine.
Okay,
Oh,
the
it's 10 more
hoplite
questions.
is a soldier, as 68% of you said. Here we go. Top 10. 10th is Simona, just hanging in there, probably getting a bit tired. 9th is Helen. 8th is the Watkinsons. 7th is Mark Demon. 6th is Team Thrasher. 5th is Nell and Graham. 4th is Matty B. 3rd is Germany in 6 days. 2nd is Charlotte's evil twin Carlot. And first by 30 points are the Wayne Fleet Herbans. Which British city is this? Is it Portsmouth, Brighton, Southampton, or Bournemouth?
Oh, I'm gutted Jordan didn't do it.
I still don't really know who Charlotte's evil twin Carla is.
You do.
Oh, I don't.
You do.
Oh, do I? Okay.
I haven't got it well.
Brighton has 81% of you said. Yes, a wonderful pier, a wonderful fair on said pier. So well done, everyone, who got that right. As I can say, 7th to 2nd is interchangeable, unless there's a massive, massive collapse. I think first is sewn up, but let's find out. Okay, the Strait of Gibraltar lies between the Atlantic Ocean and which other major body of water? Is it the Red Sea, the Mediterranean, the Dead Sea, or is it the Wash? Is it the Wash? It's the Wash. You can go over the Wash to the Strait of Gibraltar. Can you? Tell me.
I'm assuming Catherine's in tonight. Because David's been on his own for the last couple of times. hasn't he?
Mediterranean has 75% of you said. And you will be right. Absolutely devastated that no one put the Wash. Come on, one of you that's like 15th, put the Wash. You know, no one's going to think bad of you. Okay, question 43 coming up. Loving that Kolsch, whatever it is, really nice. Which colour is the engine Henry in the stories by Reverend W. Audrey? Is it green, blue, red, or yellow? So I said, this is potluck, random, could be anything. Could be hard, could be easy, could be medium. But what colour is the engine Henry in the stories by the Reverend W. Audrey? I said Audrey, very posh then, didn't I? Audrey. It is green, as 62.5% of you said. And I can say that the 2nd to 7th still all to play for as we enter question 44. And I really need a wee. But here we go. Question 44 coming up. Now I'm starting to find a ball to nibble. Brothers Joe and Fred Davis were world champions in which sport? Is it table tennis? Is it bowls? Is it fencing? Or is it snooker? So is it table tennis, bowls, fencing, or snooker?
All exciting.
All great sports, yeah. All thrilling to watch on telly. But you tell me which Joe and Fred Davis were world champions in, and it is
snooker.
snooker.
As 50% of you said.
So after this next question, there's going to be 5 questions left. I will give you a quick rundown of the top 10 because, as I say, there's a lot to play for from 2nd through to 7th. I think first is sewn up. If we're being honest, I don't know how they've done that well. Worrying, actually.
Catherine's back.
Clearly. Which British city is this? Look at that. Is that Leeds, Canterbury, Bristol, or Oxford? Is it Leeds, Canterbury, Bristol, or Oxford? Is it Leeds,
Canterbury.
Bristol, or Oxford? Brilliant.
Look at Ralph's face. Look at Ralph's face. Ralph's face.
Ralph is mental. He's gone mental. Pardon me, burped again. It is Bristol, as 75% of you said. Kervin said Catherine is here nailing it tonight. So, Sarah is quite correct. Clearly, the head teacher had nothing to do with it. British city is this. It is Bristol, as 3/4 of you knew. Ceviche. Ceviche? Is that right? Ceviche. Ceviche is a dish of raw fish and eaten in which continent? Is it South America, Europe, North America, or is it Africa? So ceviche is a dish of raw fish eaten in which continent? Is it South America, Europe, North America, or Africa?
Ted?
And the answer is South America, as 31.2% of you said. Okay, here we go. So 10th are Sharon and Bob, who've appeared in the top 10. 9th is Simona, just as I say, clinging in there. 8th are the Watkinsons. 7th are Nell and Graham. Sixth is Mark. Fifth, a Team Thrasher. Fourth is Germany in 6 days, who was in second. Third is Matt B. Second is Charlotte's Evil Twin Carlet. And first, flying away, are the Wainfleet Hermans. Here we go. What is a saraband? Is it a farming implement, an item of clothing, a dance, or an insect? So, a saraband, a farming implement, an item of clothing, a dance, or an insect. It is a dance, as a quarter of you knew. A saraband, which sounds like an item of clothing, so I can see why nearly two-thirds of you said that. It is not. It's a Spanish dance. So we have got 3 questions left. I'm going to give you your top 10 after the next question, and then we are going for it because there's still a lot to play for, especially when we talk from 2nd through to 6th. Scandalous was a 2003 hit for which girl group? Is it Destiny's Child, Mystique, Cleopatra, or Eternal? That's right, yeah. Don't sing it because we'll be thrown off. Copyright. That's lovely. And the answer is Mystique as 81.2%. You said. So here's your top 10 as we enter. Last 2 questions. 10th is Disco Sushi. 7th is 9th and the Watkinsons. 8th is Simona. 7th is Nell and Graham. 6th is Team Thrasher. 5th is Mark Demon. 4th is Germany in 6 days. 3rd is Matt B. 2nd is Charlotte's Evil Twin Carlet. And first the Wainfleet Hermans. I can still tell you 2nd through to 6th all to play for. Okay, last 2 questions about the king. Obviously, what language can King Charles speak proficiently as well as English? Is it Spanish, German, Welsh, or French? So, is it Spanish, German, Welsh, or French? What language can King Charles speak proficiently? So, he can speak many languages, but he can speak proficiently. And of course, he was the Prince of Wales, and so he can speak Welsh, as half of you knew. And I can tell you now that 2nd through to 5th, all to play for. Actually, 2nd all the way through to 6th, all to play for. As we had the next question, 3 answers. You need 3 answers here. What 3 instruments can King Charles play? Cello, trombone, piano, flute, trumpet. I should have probably put proficiently there because he could probably play all 5 of them to a degree. You could just blow them, or like a piano, just tinkle on it. But what can he actually play? I have cello, trombone, piano, flute, or trumpet.
And the answers are cello, piano, and a trumpet.
Okay, we have got
because it's wind string dance.
we have got a result. We knew who was coming first, but I can tell you the 2nd and 3rd. I've never seen anything like it. So here we go. Top 10 coming in 7 seconds time. Where's my mum in this? She's not been in the top 10 all the way through.
Is she even playing?
Exactly, Charlotte. Is she even playing? Okay. In 10th is Fruit Snake, who made his way back from his long walk around Borough to finish 10th with 134 points. 9th are the Watkinsons with 141 points. In 8th, she's walked 40 kilometres up hills in a day. Is Simona with 158 points. Nell and Graham with the same points as Simona, but slightly faster on the trigger. Is
That's his finger.
with 158 points. Well done. In 6th, our winner of the last 3 or 4 quizzes is Mark Demon with 180 points. In 5th, as we found out during the quiz, Michelle Chase, who's going to Germany clearly in 6 days, with 181 points. 4th, with a really good result for Team Thrasher, smashed it. Best result for a while with 191 points. In 3rd is Matty B. Haven't seen you in a while, but thank you for rejoining with 200 points. And I still don't know who this is. Charlotte's Evil Twin Carlet with the exact same points as Matty B, but 3 minutes quicker on the trigger with 200 points. Well done, 2nd. And in 1st with 60 points ahead It's literally like the same person as my head with 261 points. That must be one of the highest ever scores we've got on it. That's ridiculous. Our long-time winners, long-time friends, the Waverley Herbers. Well done. So there we go. Ralph, there you can see him. He is in the picture. He's going mental. What I want to do is watch Gogglebox. I go to bed. I won't be allowed to. Anyway, thank you for joining in. I'll probably be back. I'll be back at some point in the future. No problem. Yeah, I'll be back very soon. So what we got Coronation King next week. Get in. Queen Camilla. Thank God. And what we in? Then we'll be in May. So end of May, I'm sure I'll smash.
It's another bank holiday. It's 3 bank holidays.
Yeah. We'll do one at the end of May, won't we? So many bank holidays coming up,
Oh,
and then we're into the summer. Peak season for Skeggy. Let's go. So more console questions, says Julian. Well, they don't usually go down well with people, but I think the person who used to moan about that doesn't do the quiz anymore. So we'll maybe all right. But anyway, have a lovely. I'm not saying that, Alan. Have a lovely evening. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in less than a month's time. In a bit.
And